I was scrolling through YouTube yesterday as I was drinking a nice cold energy drink when I was stopped in my tracks when I came across this channel. This mess of a channel that's seeing views and more importantly revenue that most people dream of in the faceless YouTube world. I mean, just take a look at the past 7 days and the videos that they posted in the last 7 days alone. Almost every single one of their videos have gone viral. And this one in specifically has gotten 1.6 million views alone. And in the past 7 days from these views have generated around $9,000, which are some pretty crazy numbers and definitely some numbers a lot of people dream of. So you might be thinking, this channel has to be doing some crazy high-level, high-production videos, or maybe have somehow hacked into YouTube's algorithm and made their videos go viral. But that's not the case at all. Here in a second, I'll explain exactly why this channel is seeing these numbers, as well as even showing you how to replicate this channel, but with a better strategy that ensures you're actually able to build the channel like this long term, and also how this channel could potentially be deleted. But first, in order for us to understand why this channel is seeing these types of numbers, let's jump into one of these videos so we can both get a better understanding of exactly what these videos entail. So I went ahead and jumped into this video that got 1.6 million views in the past 5 days, so clearly has absolutely killed it. I'm going to go ahead and show you this section that's going to basically give you a full idea of exactly what these videos are.
Agents buying drugs in Tacoma, to their most recent bust in early August, which stretched across 11 different locations in the Seattle area. Not only seizing...
Both brothers ran finances through cryptocurrency wallets and shell companies registered in Delaware and Mexico City.
And as you can see, when it comes to these videos, they just source a bunch of news clips. Then when it comes to the commentary, just put a bunch of background footage as they're talking and adding their opinion. And that's what's done throughout this entire video. It's just a repetition of exactly what you just saw. So now that you understand what these videos are exactly, let me actually explain why they're seeing these numbers. And right after that, show you step by step exactly how you can replicate this channel and their results with an even better strategy. If I were to give you one main reason as to why this channel is seeing these types of numbers, it's entirely due to what I call their packaging, which is more or less the way that they portray their videos. And of course, also within the video, the way that they go about making their video, the thumbnails and the way that they put them together. The niche that they're in is already one of the most viral prone niches in the entire YouTube space, which is the news niche. Obviously, being in the world of news, you can have a topic that goes viral quite literally overnight. But they take it a step further and are picking topics that have a ton of buzz around them. Like, for example, if you are in the USA and you know the world of the USA politics and news right now, a lot of people are fearful or are talking about the ICE and the raids of ICE and, deportation of immigrants. All of these obviously very highly debated and talked about topics, especially right now. So they're kind of leeching off of that sort of fear and just generally interest in this topic to get these views. And then again, backing that up with just very, very clicky thumbnails, basically making it a no-brainer for people to, if they have any interest in the topic at all, to click, which by the way, the thumbnails are completely AI if you haven't noticed. And also if you notice within the video, all those voiceovers are AI as well. Now, being completely honest with all of you, and if I were to put my experience on the line, my 4 years of experience in the YouTube space, I would not go about building a YouTube channel exactly the way that they are doing it now, due to the fact that this channel is walking on a very thin line when it comes to YouTube's policies and could potentially eventually just get deleted. But it's definitely undeniable the results that they're seeing. And if they were one of my clients, I would just simply push them to use a lot of the same strategies, except just doing it a little bit more professional when it comes to not using a bunch of AI slop content, such as a bunch of AI thumbnails, and also the voiceovers all being AI. YouTube isn't necessarily all too fond of just complete AI content at the moment, and probably is going to continue down that path, which if you're looking to build long-term, you want to consider. So hopefully now you understand exactly why this channel is seeing these types of views, because it's important to understand how and why they're seeing these numbers in order for you to be able to replicate them. So now let me show you step by step exactly how you can replicate this channel and their results, except with a better strategy that won't have you walking on a thin line when it comes to YouTube's policy. So you're going to need a total of 4 tools in order to be able to apply this strategy. An application called Descript, which is an AI video editing tool. You're going to need ChatGPT with an AI prompt that I'm also going to be giving you for free within this video as well. And then also Canva, just so we can make those thumbnails. So I'm going to go ahead and be replicating this video that got 1.6 million views just to show you how simple this can be if you apply this right. So the first thing that we want to do is actually find the source clip that they use use within this very video to obviously add their commentary to and make their own video from. Which one of the best ways to do that if you're trying to find a specific video from, for example, one of your competitors, is just to copy some of the keywords and their titles. For example, what I copied is massive ice rate shake Seattle, and I went to a different tab, searched it up on YouTube, and immediately found the source clip, which this is the very same source clip, which you can see here in their video. This is the same clip as the one that I just found. And then once you're in Descript, click this button called New Project, then click Video Project, and then just simply upload the video. So this video is not going to process, and what you want to sort of do in this time is sort of do a bit of cleanup for the source clip, just the same way you want to do sort of for any other source clip. Like for example, remove, this initial watermark that we don't really want in our video, cut sort of to the part that we want people to jump into, especially at the start of your video, because the start of your YouTube video is going to be very important. So went ahead and cleaned up this clip, and it's already processed. Now the next step is to actually know what we want to talk about and also where to add the commentary that we want to add to this video. And that's sort of where my own AI prompt comes in that I've fully built for that exact purpose. I'll link the AI prompt as well as all these other tools in the description below just to make it easy. So this is what that prompt looks like. And all you have to input into it is the title for the video that you're making, or it could also be the source clip that you're getting from. And then also the transcript of the source clip that you're going to be adding your commentary to. So for this example, I'm just going to copy the same title that they used for the video that went viral for them, just to make it easy. And then when it comes to the transcript, Descript makes it very easy and gives you the full transcript. So you can just go to Descript and then copy the whole thing and just simply paste it into ChatGPT. And then go ahead and click enter. And this prompt is basically just going to come back to you with 8 total different pause points that you can use for your specific clip. Now, you don't necessarily want to use all 8. You sort of want to use your own, human abilities and try to find the ones that make the most sense for your clip and also you think will be the best for your video. So there you go. And it's also going to give you the exact keywords that you can look up so you can find that section within your clip so you can easily find it. But now that you have the commentary, you have a little bit of a clue of sort of what you want to talk about, where you want to add your commentary as well. Let me show you how to actually do it within Descript. So in order to add your commentary, just go ahead and elongate this just to make it easier. Basically go to the part that you want to add your commentary to and put that bar there. And then what you want to do is you want to double click and then use this button called add a freeze frame. And this is basically just going to add a still image that you can add your commentary over. Now do a bit of cleanup here. You want to remove this image from script because we want to remove this blank space that we don't obviously want within our video because it's just going to be a blank dark space we don't want. We want to delete this, and then wherever this gap is right here is where you actually want to record in your commentary. And to do that, just click record. You click audio only and then click the record button. And then as soon as it starts, start yapping, talking, adding your commentary, look at that AI script. And also you can go off script, actually, try your best to make it engaging. This is a skill you're going to need to develop and learn, but once you do it, it's going to be something that's very valuable for your channel. And then once that video is done, it's going to go ahead and obviously go into that gap you placed it in, process. And as it's processing, what you want to do, because this is just basically a blank dark screen, which again, you don't want in your YouTube video, you move this image you moved over just a second ago and you put it over it and then make it as long as however long your commentary is. And then it's just going to perfectly give you a background image. Start yapping, talking, adding as your commentary. Can hear, as I'm adding my commentary, which is exactly what we want. Now, if you notice with that other channel, they used a bunch of stock footage, which you can also do. There's a bunch of places you can find really good stock footage, or you can just find another source clip that you can just remove the audio from and have playing in the background. There's numerous ways to go about this. I usually like to tell my clients to do it like this because I've noticed a lot of people, when they're watching these types of videos, they like to just listen to the person speaking in their opinion, as long as you're doing a good job with the commentary. And also it makes it a little bit easier to make these types of videos so you can roll them out and just work on the next one immediately. But of course, you can test this for your own. Like with Descript, again, it makes it very easy to really do whatever you like. If you want to add some stock footage, you can do that, which if you guys want me to show you how to do that in another video, let me know in the comments. But that's basically it. And you just replicate this sort of same process for any other points you want to add a pause, add your commentary. You can also do this for the intro and then also do this for the outro. And that's basically a video completed after you add all your commentary and you just focus on being as engaging as possible. Now, if you notice, obviously, yes, you are using your voice, but of course it's still 100% faceless. It's sort of one of those things that I think makes sense to do as a trade-off, especially when we want to avoid AI a little bit, just because again, YouTube doesn't really want a bunch of AI slop content. They're looking for more authenticity, a human touch to it, which is sort of why we do it like this. Of course, if you want to replace your voice with AI, that could be pretty easily done as well with just using 11 Labs, but I highly recommend you actually use your own voice for those reasons I mentioned. So that more or less is how to make the video start to finish. Now let's move on to making the thumbnail, which is the big other important part to this. So when it comes to the thumbnails, you can just simply use Canva. It makes it very easy. You can go to Canva, and what I searched up here is thumbnail news, just trying to find basically similar style to the videos that they make on this channel with sort of this news thumbnail type of thumbnails. So I searched that up, and I think this one right here, this template that we can just simply use, makes it very easy to replicate. So what we can do is we can delete a lot of this. We don't need this. We just mainly need this section right here because it's exactly basically like what these, sort of look like. And then as far as the background image, just delete that and obviously replace it with either a screenshot that you can get from your source clip that represents the video very well, or you can just make an AI thumbnail, sort of exactly what this channel is doing, because almost all of these thumbnails, all of these thumbnails are just completely AI, and you can just make an AI image that you can use within your thumbnail. So what I went ahead and done is just went to the source clip that I found and took screenshots of sort of two different sections that I sort of think represent the title the most, and then just crop them out and put that sort of in the background. Now, when it comes to the text on screen, this is very important. You want it to obviously represent like sort of the package that you're trying to push, very similar to, again, that reason why this channel is doing so well. So for the same video, again, obviously, like because I'm making this video, like I could do something similar, Ice Raid, Rock Seattle. So I'll do something similar to that. So there you go. I just put Ice Shakes Up Seattle, then put breaking, made the text bigger just to make it more clicky and more visible. And there you go. There's the thumbnail. So as you can see, just replicated that same video that got 1.6 million views in the past 5 days alone here right before your eyes, so you can also do it as well. As mentioned, all of the tools that I used in this very video, as well as my own AI prompt custom built for this, will all be in the link in the description. And if you'd like to explore exactly how me and my clients use our no team strategy to build up channels just like this, you're free to DM me on Instagram and book in a call with me personally if you'd like to explore actually doing this for yourself with some of the best strategies and best system in place. And if you have any questions at all or need any help, feel free to comment them down below. I answer any and all comments. So go out there, crush it, take advantage of this untapped niche that's generating thousands of dollars a day so you can do the same. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.